Hello everyone, myself Brunda. I am studying at Sri Venkateshwara College of the Engineering 4th SEM ISC. Let me discuss today about embedded system for waste management. Let me look over the contents, introduction, problem overview, objective, hardware components, advantages and conclusion. Let me look over introduction. Generally, the solid waste is defined from households, refusal, and non-hazardous solid waste is from the industrial, commercial, and institutional establishments such as hospitals, market waste, and street sweepings. Today, solid waste management has changed a long way from the old days when garbage waste was collected by ours and disposed outside of town. Today, it is almost hard to manage the waste collection process and management without high technology to pinpoint the locations of vehicles and recycling bins. In the developing countries, waste management become an acute problem as urbanization and economic development increase, leading to large quantities of waste materials. Problem overview. What are the main problem? Let me look over. The main problem of the existing solid waste collection process and management system are as follows. Lack of information about collecting time and area. We not get proper information about the collecting time and what place about. Lack of the proper system for monitoring, tracking the trucks and trash bins that have been collected in real time. Lack of productivity due to the inefficient utilization and unauthorized use of the vehicles. Objectives: to ensure the protection of the environment through effective waste management, to protect the health and well-being of people by providing an affordable waste collection service, ensure separation at source in all metropolitan and local municipalities, increase thermal treatment and conversion of waste to energy. It uses the green energy. These are the objectives. Hardware components. With it has Arduino microcontroller. It is an Arduino microcontroller at a Mega 4328 Wi-Fi module ESP8266. It is an ESP8266 and Wi-Fi module, GSM module with a SIM card inserted and ultrasonic sensor. These are the hardware components: Arduino microcontroller, Wi-Fi module, GSM module, and ultrasonic sensor. The hardware components: ultrasonic sensor. It is an HCSR04 ultrasonic sensor. As shown above, the HCSR04 ultrasonic sensor is a 4-pin module. It consists with 4 pin. HCSR04. It consists with a 4-pin whose pin names are VCC, trigger, echo and ground respectively. The pin names are VCC, trigger, echo and ground. This sensor is very popular sensor used in many applications where measuring distance or sensing objects are required. The module has two eyes-like projects in the front which forms the ultrasonic transmitter and receiver, which consists with the T is represented as the transmitter and R is represented as the receiver. The sensor transmitter transmits an ultrasonic wave. This wave travels in air and when it gets objected by any material, it gets reflected back towards the sensor. It is an ultrasonic sensor. HCSR04 module. The other hardware component is GSM. GSM model shown is used to send message to the garbage depots if the garbage can exceed the set threshold level. It is an GSM model. With the help of the GSM module interface, we can send short messages to the required municipal office. GSM module is provided by SIM using the mobile service provider and send SMS to the respective authorities as per programmed. It is the GSM module. ESP8266. It is an Wi-Fi module. The ESP8266 serial Wi-Fi wireless transducer module is a self-contained SoC. It is an ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. Each ESP8266 module comes pre-programmed with an at command. It will be pre-programmed. The ESP8266 module is an extremely cost-effective. Its high degree of on-chip integration allow for minimal external circuitry. Arduino microcontroller ATmega3280. It is an Arduino microcontroller. Arduino is a microcontroller board based on the ATmega3280. It has a 14 digital input or output pins. It consists with 14 digital input pins or output pins, 6 analog inputs, a 16 MHz quartz crystal, a USB connection, a power jack, an ICSP header and a reset button. It consists with input or output pins, analog pins, a 16 MHz quartz crystal and a USB connection, power jack and the ICSP header and a reset button. It contains everything needed to support to the microcontroller. Simply connect it to a computer with a USB cable to get started. To get the started, we need to connect with the help of the USB cable. These are the four hardware components we discussed about: the GSM module, ultrasonic sensor, GSM module, ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, and Arduino microcontroller. Let me look over the advantages. It will stop overflowing of dustbins along roadside and localities as smart bins are managed at real time. It also aims at creating a clean as well as green environment. By using the route algorithm, it will smartly find the shortest route, thus it will reduce the number of vehicles used for garbage collection. It will reduce fuel consumption. Less amount of fuel consumed by vehicle thus can save a large amount of money as well. These are the advantages. Let me look over about the conclusion part. We have implemented a real-time waste management system by using a smart dustbins to check the fill level of smart dustbins, whether the dustbins are full or not. In this system, information of all smart dustbins can be accessed from anywhere and anytime by the concerned person, and he can take decision accordingly. By implementing this proposed system, the cost reduction by use of the smart dustbins. This is the conclusion part. We can use the smart dustbins. The replacement of the dustbins and the ORS replacement of the older technologies. Thank you.